Hello and welcome to the video on top 10 GATE Biotech preparation tips you need to know. Let's first understand what is GATE. GATE stands for Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. It's a very prestigious examination which is conducted at national level. And this examination is conducted to primarily test the comprehensive understanding of various undergraduate subjects in engineering, technology, architecture, science, commerce, arts, or humanities. The examination is conducted by Indian Institute of Science, that is ISC Bangalore, and 7 IITs, that is IIT Bombay, Delhi, Guwahati, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, and IIT Roorkee. So GATE 2025 examination will be conducted by IIT Roorkee, Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. And this examination is usually conducted on behalf of National Coordination Board GATE, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Now in this video, I will be discussing particularly in detail about GATE Biotechnology, that is in short BT, in detail. So GATE BT or GATE Biotechnology examination is conducted for the subject biotechnology. Now the question is why this exam is important. Why one should qualify this exam? So the reason is that if anyone is seeking admission or financial assistance to master's program or direct doctoral programs in reputed institutes in field of engineering or technology, they have to qualify this exam. Similarly, if anyone is seeking admission or financial assistance for doctoral programs in relevant branches of science in the institutions supported by Ministry of Education and other government agencies, it is must for them to qualify this exam. Also, there are many esteemed public sector undertakings like NP, CIL, BSNL, GAIL, SAIL, HCL, OHPC and more. They have been using GATE score in their recruitment process. So if you are interested in applying for PSUs as mentioned, it is must for you to qualify GATE BT exam. Now, preparing for GATE Biotechnology examination can be challenging. But remember, with the right strategy, you can maximize your performance. So now I will be discussing the top 10 tips, essential tips that will help you streamline your preparation and boost your confidence for the exam day. So very first tip is know GATE Biotechnology, in short BT exam pattern well. One should know about exam pattern well, as this will help planning exam preparation accordingly. As mentioned earlier, GATE 2025, it will be conducted by Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. Now the test is conducted, the test will be in English and will be conducted in CBT mode. That is, it will be a computer based test. The duration of the test is 3 hours or 180 minutes. Then in the paper there will be 2 sections. One is general aptitude and another is candidate selected subject BT, biotechnology in case of GATE BT exam. Now kindly note, the candidates appearing for GATE 2025 examination, they can opt for 2 papers based on their eligibility to attempt both the papers in examination. So candidates, they can opt to appear in 2 test papers. Must have a primary choice of test paper. So candidates, they can opt for BT as a primary choice of test paper and can opt for either biomedical engineering or life sciences as second paper. Now the type of questions included in the paper will be multiple choice question, in short MCQs, multiple select questions, in short MSQ, and numerical answer type, in short NAT questions. So in MCQs, only 1 out of 4 option is correct. Whereas in multiple select questions, more than 1 out of 4 options is or are correct. And NAT questions, they are calculation based, they are numerical based. So answer must be keyed in using a virtual keypad, and the candidates, they must use only the on-screen virtual calculator provided for their calculations for NAT type questions. The questions in the paper are framed for testing the recall, comprehension, application, analysis, and synthesis abilities of the candidate. The total number of questions in the paper will be 65, where 10 will be general aptitude and 55 will be subject related. Then let's know about the marks distribution in the paper. So questions, they carry 1 mark or 2 mark. So as shown over here, general aptitude questions, as I told you that in the GATE BT exam paper, there will be total 2 sections. One is general aptitude and another is subject related questions, that is biotechnology related questions. So first, for the general aptitude, 15 marks are allotted, and for subject questions, 85 marks are allotted. Now, out of from 85, 13 marks are allotted specially for engineering mathematics, and 72 marks are allotted for subject questions, that is other sections which are given in the syllabus of GATE Biotechnology exam. So other than engineering mathematics, 72 marks have been allotted to other subject questions than engineering mathematics. So total marks allotted to the test is 100, and as mentioned earlier that the exam will be conducted for 180 minutes or 3 hours. Then negative marking is also applicable. For 1 mark MCQs, 1/3 mark will be deducted for a wrong answer. For 2 mark MCQ, 2/3 mark will be deducted for a wrong answer. However, there is no negative marking for wrong answers to multiple select question or numerical answer type questions. Now kindly note, as I told you, in case of multiple select question, there are more than 1 out of 4 options which is or are correct. So let's say for a question, there are 2 options which are correct, A and B, but you only mark A. So in that case, no partial marking will be given. So no partial credit for choosing partially correct combination of choices or any single wrong choice will be given. Then second tip is no GATE BT syllabus. When you are preparing for any examination, it is very important for you to be thorough with the syllabus of the exam. So if you really want to tame the exam, take the printout of the GATE BT syllabus, and you need to know the syllabus thoroughly to develop an effective GATE preparation strategy and to stay on track. So GATE BT syllabus comprises of total of 7 sections, where section 1 is engineering mathematics, which is very, very important from exam point of view. As mentioned earlier, like 13 marks are allocated to the questions which are asked from engineering mathematics. Then section 2 is general biology, section 3 is genetics, cellular and molecular biology, section 4 is fundamentals of biological engineering, section 5 is bioprocess engineering and process biotechnology, section 6 is plant, animal and microbial biotechnology, and section 7 is recombinant DNA technology and other tools in biotechnology. Kindly note, every section comprises of several subsections and several topics. Now third tip is devise a proper study plan. Planning is most important. Planning for GATE BT exam is important as it can help you achieve higher scores in the exam. Now, to devise a proper study plan or timetable, you should determine how much time do you have daily for GATE preparation. Like some of you might be attending the college classes, college lectures, and as well as studying for the GATE BT exam simultaneously, preparing for GATE BT exam simultaneously. Now, and also there will be some students who are not attending the college lectures, right? And some of them are in final year, so you have to schedule your studies according to the semester examination and other engagements, right, which may absorb a lot of time. So based on your schedule, devise a proper study plan. Like if you are attending the college classes, if you are going to the college, then get up early and utilize the morning time for preparing a topic from one of the section of the GATE BT syllabus, and utilize evening time. So it varies from person to person. How much time do you have daily for GATE preparation? But remember that you have to devote at least 5 to 6 hours for GATE BT preparation. Minimum 5 to 6 hours study is required. And as the exam approaches near, definitely you have to increase the time, the hours for study, because as the exam approaches, you have to devote more time for revision and for practicing questions. Then prepare common topics first. If you have opted for 2 test papers, where first paper is GATE BT and another paper is, let's say, GATE Excel, that is life sciences, then you can identify the common topics in both the tests and you can prepare them first. Then select any one easy and other difficult section according to you for study. So basically, when you're devising a study plan, don't stick to one topic or section study for the entire day. It is very important for you to bring variations in study, otherwise you will get bored. So let's say you selected 2 sections. Now don't select more than 2 sections. Select 2 sections, topics from 2 sections. Let's say you selected section 1, which is engineering mathematics. So let's say you find engineering mathematics difficult. So you choose a topic from section 1. And let's say for you the recombinant DNA technology is easy topic, right? So you select a topic from section 7, that is recombinant DNA technology. So in you study 2 topics from different sections, right? So one easy and one difficult. So this way you will bring variations in the study and it will make your study more effective and enjoyable. And it is important that whichever topic you start studying, always start with basics. Like if you are studying genetics, then it is very important for you to first know about the genetics terminology, like what is allele, what is gene, what is dominant, what is recessive, what is homozygous, what is heterozygous. Similarly, if you are studying about fundamental processes like replication, transcription, translation, so it is very important for you to first know about the structure and function, right? Structure and function of biomolecules. Because if you don't know about the structure of the amino acids or proteins, how will you understand the translation? If you don't know about the nucleic acid structure, how will you understand about the replication and other processes associated with the biomolecules? So start with basics. Then 4th tip is set your goals and target scores. If you have no goals, then what's the use for this for giving this examination? Make specific, measurable, attainable goals. Make a vision. Follow it with a plan. And you can always get support to achieve your goals. And it is very important for you to stay motivated and disciplined. Then even target score is very much important. You should always aim for high score. It is not sufficient to just pass the GATE. As I told you, it's a national level examination. It's a very competitive examination. So to get your dream job or to join top institutes for a doctoral program or master's program, you need to secure a very good rank. So it is therefore advisable to keep an overall target range in mind so that you prepare accordingly to achieve the rank in GATE for PSUs or post-graduation in the first attempt itself. Remember, a targeted approach to GATE BT exam can be a good strategy instead of just heading along with the wave. Then 5th tip is focus on important topics first. When you are preparing for the GATE BT exam, I told you there are total 7 sections, and out of which engineering mathematics is very important, section 1. Similarly, section 5 is very important. That is bioprocess engineering and process biotechnology. So start with the topics from these sections first. So figure out which topics are important from an exam point of view. So the important topics are those from where the questions are most frequently asked. So prepare those topics first. 6th tip is always refer to standard reference books. A significant part of GATE BT exam preparation, it revolves around the study material, and it is very important to have the right books. So do thorough research to choose the best study material, best standard books before you even start preparing for GATE BT exam. So Biotechnica has already made a video on the standard reference books, the best standard reference books for GATE BT exam preparation. You will find it in Biotechnica YouTube channel. So you can always go through the Biotechnica YouTube channel and can have access to the video on standard reference books for GATE BT exam. Now, why standard reference books? Remember, standard books, they have detailed and analytical descriptions of the topics. So if you study from standard books, it will help you not only understand any topic in a detailed and easy manner, but also it helps you practice questions. Like there are several standard reference books where at the end of the chapter, there are a lot of questions, problems given for practice. So solving those will eventually help you score high marks in GATE. Then even you can also prepare from the course materials, GATE course materials from authentic sources. In some cases, you may find difficult to understand topics from the books. So in such cases, you can take help from videos from experts to understand the difficult topics. 7th tip is use smart tricks to prepare for exam. It is highly recommended to regularly prepare notes while studying for GATE BT exam or GATE Life Sciences, as this will aid you in your preparation in the later stage. It will prevent you from getting sidetracked, and especially notes are helpful during your final revisions, like right before the exam. Notes should be in brief and should be very precise. So either you can make the charts, diagrammatic or pictorial representation, especially if you're studying about any cycle like Kelvin cycle, or you're studying about photosynthesis or photorespiration or replication, transcription, translation. So either you can make a chart or you can make a flow chart, right? Then similarly, you can make a comparative tables also to understand the concept better and faster. Like for example, if you're studying the techniques like UV visible spectroscopy, fluorescence spectroscopy, so you make a comparative table between to find out the difference between UV visible spectroscopy and fluorescence. Similarly, you can make a comparative table for confocal microscopy and fluorescence microscopy. So this will help you not only understand the concept better, but also help you learn the concept faster, and definitely it will help you in revision, final revision right before the exam. Also, you can make the mind maps. So like you can make a mind map for cloning, or you can make the mind map for the fundamental processes like replication or any genetics concept like linkage. Mind map you can make for that. Or also you can make the mind map for cell cycle concepts, cell biology, right? Also mnemonics you can make to learn the concept faster. And there are a lot of formulas are also there which you study in GATE BT syllabus. Like there are formula for Beer-Lambert's formula is there, and then you have the formula in engineering mathematics, and also you have the formulas in genetics, right? So you can make a formula sheet and you can paste it in your study table or in the room where you study for quick revision. And if you are comfortable in if you are not comfortable in note making, if you have less time and you want to refer to the ready-made notes, then in that case you can always contact us. We have already, our experts have already prepared and the concepts in the form of flow charts and mind maps, which we can provide access, for which we can provide access to you. Then the 8th tip is solve previous year questions and give mock tests. You need to understand that when you're preparing for the national level competitive exam like GATE BT, simply learning the concept won't help. You have to solve the questions also, because at the end in the exam, you have to solve the questions only. You should learn how to apply the concepts that you have studied during the preparation for the exam in solving the questions. So solving previous year question papers help you evaluate your performance and help you prepare better for the exam. Like by giving, when you solve the questions, you can also develop the time management skills during the exam. See, you have to complete the exam in 3 hours, that is 180 minutes. So you have to develop the time management skills. If you are devoting too much time on one question, then there is a possibility that you won't be able to attempt the rest of the questions. So time management skill also you need to develop. So solve the previous year question papers more often in order to improve your expertise in the exam and boost confidence. So this question solving you should do regularly. Whenever you study a particular topic, revise it and practice at least 8 to 10 questions based on that topic. You can refer to previous year question paper for finding the questions, and even you can give the mock test also. So basically, past question papers will give you an idea of the type of questions which are asked, what are the topics from where the questions are most frequently asked. And online question papers, you will find like many resources online. So previous year question papers you can download from the online resources. Then even you should give mock tests. It is highly recommended that you should take mock tests regularly in an exam-like environment to test your preparation and identify your weak areas. And even when you give the mock test, you can assess your speed and accuracy. Like, were you able to attempt all the questions, and how accurately you were able to attempt the questions. So after giving the mock test, you can conclude whether you have to work on your speed or you have to work on the accuracy. Like precision has to be worked out on basis of your result in mock tests. So various online mock tests are available nowadays, and which you can attend at the convenience of your home. You can get access to our Biotechnica weekly mock tests where you can attempt the papers as you study. And even you can get access to our Biotechnica AIM-GATE series to find out where do you stand in your GATE exam preparation. So you can check your progress and make sure that you are on the right path. Then ninth tip is ascertain your strengths and weaknesses. So when you give the mock test or when you solve the questions, you will able to identify your strengths and weaknesses. Like let's say you are able to find out that okay, you are good in the engineering mathematics, but you are not good in the questions which are being asked from computational tools or which are being asked from fundamental processes. So you have to devise your study plan on the basis of your strength and weakness also. Like you have to focus on the weak areas, right? You need to devote more time on the weak areas, because strong areas you can secure marks quickly, right? So obviously strong areas you have to focus to secure marks quickly, but also you need to improve on your weaker areas, weaker topics, the topics in which you are weaker. So you have to devote more time in weaker topics in comparison to the topics which are your strengths. So this targeted approach helps you optimize your preparation and ensures a balanced study plan. And then the 10th tip is follow this cycle. First, make notes. Now once you have made these notes, study them. Once you have understood the concept and learned the concept, revise it. And then practice questions based on the topic for which you have made the notes, for which you have prepared the notes. And then repeat the process. Let's say you are studying section 5, Bioprocess Engineering and Process Biotechnology. And let's say from this section 5, you are studying about kinetics of cell growth. So make notes on this topic. And once you prepare the notes on this topic, study them, learn them, and then revise it and practice questions based on this topic. Now once you are done with all the 4 steps, then repeat this cycle. That is, now make notes for another topic. Let's say now you are studying about chromatography, principles of chromatography. So make notes on chromatography, let's say ion exchange chromatography. Go through the notes, revise the concept, practice the questions based on chromatography, and then further repeat the process. So you have to follow this cycle through the entire GATE BT preparation phase. One additional and very important tip is seek guidance. If you are attempting the exam for the first time, guidance is very important. Seeking guidance from experts play a vital role in your GATE BT exam preparation and increase your chances of cracking the exam. Biotechnica along with CSIR Net has been coaching aspirants to qualify for both GATE BT and GATE Excel exams for the past several years with an excellent track record. You can always opt for GATE Biotech or GATE Life Science online coaching classes, or GATE Biotech and GATE Life Science study materials by Biotechnica to qualify GATE exam in first attempt. You can always contact us whenever you need any assistance in GATE exam preparation. So follow the top 10 effective GATE BT exam preparation tips and ace the exam. Thank you.